Happy Tuesday. Workouts went great yesterday. Knocked them out. Cardio in the morning. I think I talked about that on yesterday's video. Did cardio in the morning. That went solid. Knocked out the leg workout. That went great, as I thought it would. Felt super strong on the deadlifts yesterday. I don't know what it was, but man, I just felt good. Belt's coming, so that's gonna work out just fine. I needed to get the belt. The front squats were killing my back. I can't take any chances on my back. I have been doing abs, 3 days a week, because of the fact that I did want to go beltless, and that's been fine, but I just don't want to take the chances. I've been feeling something weird in my upper back. My injury's lower back, but I don't want to take the chance of injury, because if I get injured, then that's leaving gains on the table, because during that time of having to recover from the injury, I'm not going to be able to train. So I don't want to go through all that, take the chance of getting injured and, burning time, leaving gains on the table for who knows how long. And I mean, in the past, I've hurt my back since my injury in certain ways where I couldn't do things for several months and all that. So I've just learned to be, overly cautious when it comes to this stuff with my back and with training and everything like that. So that's cool. I'll take the time off. It ain't no, it ain't no thing to me. Or sorry, I won't take the time off. I will get a belt and I will lift with the belt, just because I think it's just going to be better for form and overall. So, quickly today, I have been back on my deal where I don't eat late at night, and that's been rendering good results. Dumping a lot of water doing that. 7 p.m.'s the cutoff. I was doing with 5 before, but my partner wanted to eat together and different things like that, and if we want to plan like outings and different things like that, it was a lot easier to work with the 7 o'clock cutoff time than with a 5 o'clock cutoff time in the evening. But I stress to you, as an endomorph, it's better to go to bed hungry. I'm just telling you, it's better to go to bed hungry for insulin reasons. I also think that it's better for an endomorph to get used to disciplining yourself to have an eating window. There's nothing wrong with intermittent fasting. I know everyone doesn't like it, but I don't crave anything when I get up in the morning. Some mornings I get up and I'm hungry. I just have a cup of black coffee and some sparkling water, and I'm good. And I've been doing that for years. I know there's people out there that talk about it and try and sell it and different things like that, but that's something that really has been, something I kind of naturally fell on. I thought everyone knew about that. I don't think that it's anything special that you need to be trying to market and sell or anything like that is an idea. But yeah, black coffee, sparkling water, any other non-caloric beverages that you can have in the morning, so you're not wasting your calories. And then I usually start my eating window. Some days I started at 10. If I wake up at 4 in the morning, I start at 10, because that's like 6 hours later. You got to eat. But most of the time I don't eat until afternoon. Like today, I won't eat until afternoon. Today is my all vegetable day, and protein. So, I like to start that later in the day. I don't really have to, because I have so many more calories and food quantity that I can eat on the days where on my rest days where I only do vegetables and protein. So, but I still like to start my eating window later, because that means that my body's still burning fat from the night before. And, I just like that, and I really try my best. This is a little tip. I don't know if you want to use it, but this is a little tip. I really try my best to wake up lighter the day after my rest day, because that tells me that my nutrition is dialed in. See, these are the little things that you have to get used to, because if you don't figure these things out, you're never going to get lean. Rest days, if you overeat, if you eat the wrong foods, if you spike your insulin, if you don't drain your glycogen stores on your rest days, it's probably going to be pretty difficult for you to get below 10% body fat. you'll get down, you'll get down at 13, 14, 15%, and you'll probably feel good and look good, and there'll probably be no love handles there. But, it's important for endomorphs to deplete glycogen at least a few days a week. And this is what I've learned from other people that are professionals. This isn't me saying this. This is stuff that I've researched, read, learned, and I've applied it to my own stuff, which has been, which is tried and true. Everyone knows that. I've had great success losing weight. I've implemented these things into my own programs, and it worked for me. Depletion. Where I eat carbs, don't get me wrong, but there's certain days where, on the rest days, where all the carbs come from vegetables, and I don't eat any sugar or sugary fruits or any of that. It's all like vegetables, stir fries, salads, higher fat, higher protein, and usually I wake up the next day lighter. So that's 3 days a week where I'm dropping, whatever grams of fat, 200 grams of fat or whatever, maybe not that much, maybe 100 grams of fat on my rest days, which is solid. I'll take that. So, don't be afraid of intermittent fasting. I think my eating window is like 12 to 7 right now. On some days, 11 to 7. So, or 10 to 7 on certain days, but it's never more than that. So what are you looking at? 9 hours, a 9-hour eating window where I can eat, I think I'm sitting at like 2,400 that I can eat right now, 2,400 and some change. I'm doing the 300 calories of that as my carbohydrates. And I usually never go over that. On my lifting days, I may go over that, but the majority of it is in fruit, because the only carbohydrates that I have on my lifting days are corn tortillas. I've pretty much cut out everything. Like I said, I've said it before, I'm tired of potatoes. I may do brown rice every now and again, but as far as like carbohydrates, I'm cool with just eating the corn tortillas. I like Mexican food. I've always been a Mexican food lover. Chinese food is my second favorite, but I don't eat meat anymore. So my options are very down. And if I go out for Chinese food, it's kind of hard because they load that stuff with MSG and fat and all that. So I usually try and have my own stuff at home, which, it's a lot of work to prepare Chinese food at home. I don't have that kind of time. And usually it's just easier for me to eat fruit. Stir fries today. That'll be the main, course. For every meal today will be a stir fry. So it's going great. I can't ask for anything better. I'm very confident that I'm gonna go into the summer looking the way that I want to. I'm not sure about the riding yet because I have to get back out there more often. I'm trying to do 2 days a week. Did I get twice? No, I didn't get twice last week for whatever reason. I think it rained on Saturday or something like that, but I'm still trying to work out my schedule as far as riding, because I'm trying to do my best to ride twice a week. But it doesn't work out like that all the time when you have a family and responsibilities and bad weather and all these other things going on. And I also lift 4 days a week, and do my cardio. So when I'm doing my cardio and clicking on all cylinders, it's 4 days a week of lifting, and then 2 more days a week of strides. So I'm doing a lot of work, and then to ride on top of that, and I'm doing legs 3 days a week, so deadlifting 3 days a week. So not a joke. So hope you enjoy those little nuggets. I hope that they can be beneficial to your process and your cause. Keep grinding, keep hustling, and happy Tuesday.